Good morning, everybody. Jan of Jan Hicks Creates here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you guys are doing good. Mike and I are hanging in there. As with last week, some days are better than others. No news to share, nothing at all going on around here. I did meet with the ladies here on the island, my stitchy group, via Zoom on Sunday, so that is always a good time. Hi Dee, hi Erin, hi Serena, Christina, we missed you. I know you had a good time though, so that is awesome. Yeah, so just not a whole lot to talk about other than stitching. So I don't have any finishes, but just sent you toppling there. Let me see if you're straight. I don't have any finishes, but I wanted to share with you the first finish I've seen of Narnia. So this is my sampler pattern that is based on a wooden wardrobe that I saw a picture of from an antique store in San Antonio. And I took some pieces of that and jumbled them up and put them together, and this is what came out. This is in the called for flosses of, I don't remember the blue and the gold numbers. And of course I have my Instagram notifications coming down there. This is by Andrea Old Coyote. She is one of my model stitchers, and I am thrilled. Andrea, I hope you are as thrilled as I am to see this stitched up. It makes my heart go pitter-pat. Thank you, Andrea. I love it. I know, I'm biased, just a bit. Okay, so what else have I been working on? Oh, so much stitchy goodness. First, I wanted to go ahead and show you, I've been talking the past few weeks about my next design that I've been working on that I just didn't feel it was ready for showing yet. And it's still not done. I'll probably get it done today, but it almost is. So this is number 2 in my floral medley series. And as I've mentioned in my other videos, I've wanted it to have, this one has a lot of colors, and I wanted it to have a real look of the colors flowing into each other, one to the next, and blending and melding, a painterly look. And it's getting there. I am pleased with it for the most part. There's still some places I have to tweak. I'm still stitching down here, you can see. And this area, I think, is, one of the areas that I need to tweak. I'm not sure. Once I get the rest of the colors in, I don't know if those are blending enough for my taste. But anyways, this is number 2. You can see I still have a little dollop up there I have to fill in that'll match the purples over there. Still some over there to fill in. The idea for these are all based on some ceramic tiles that I saw. I meant to put my wrist brace on and I forgot. So I'm moving a little slowly with my left hand. This is meant to be attached. So this is my first floral medley one, and here's the second one. So they will all be attached, sewn on different fabrics, different colors. But they'll all be sewn together like this. There will be 9 in the series when I'm done. I am stitching this on 32 count. Kind of wish now that I'd done it on a smaller count, 36 or 40, just so that the finished size would be smaller. You know, I like smaller things, but yeah, I'm getting there. I'm pretty happy with that at this point. It's getting there. The rest of the tiles don't have quite as many colors as this one. This one was definitely the hardest to design, to work out the colors on. So that's why it kind of took a bit longer. Okay. Bayun Cat. You saw my start on this with Carolyn. I've gotten quite a bit done on the kitty. I started in the center on this one because I wanted to work on the cat first and get as much done on the cat before he gets put away. So this is the Alf Forest Embroidery Kit. I never did hear back from them. I was actually going to check on their website to see if maybe they had gone ahead and put this pattern up as a PDF and just didn't get back to me. And I forgot. I was going to do it before I started the video and I forgot. But I will check after I'm done, and if it is available as a PDF, I will put the link in the show notes below. I am really enjoying this. The thread colors are fabulous. I did take them and put them on my thread organizer, and this is just a plastic thread organizer I got from Amazon. I got a pack of 12. I'll put the link to that below as well. Let's hook this up here so I don't lose it. These bobbins are what comes in the kits. The threads are not wrapped around them. They are just kind of tied in the hole, tied on with this burlap string. But I like them because they have the symbols all stamped on them. So I just kind of put them on here above the respective color. So it's all nice and handy. The other thing that's really cool about their kits, shoot, here it is. So they have the patterns, and I actually talked about this when I first got the kit and opened it up, but I know there's a lot of you that probably haven't seen it. I'm not going to show you the other side, but this is 2 sheets, and the full pattern is on these big sheets like this. But what they also do is give you some more sheets with the, let me not show you that, with the pattern printed on them in sections. And so you can cut out the different sections and just stitch from all the different sections, so you're not dealing with those big pieces of paper. I think it's a brilliant idea. It is limited in that you kind of have to, they don't have the gray shading to show you what's on the next page. It's not that big of a deal because I can refer back to the big pattern to make sure the spacing is right. But it is nice having these little pieces, and I just keep them on a clipboard. And I actually have several in a row that I'm working, of the section I'm working on, so when I do need to go back and forth, you know, when I'm at the edges of any of these pages, I can just flip back and forth. And then when one page gets filled, you know, when it gets completed, I can switch it out and put another page on. So I think it's working rather well. So Bayun Cat, Alf Forest Embroidery. The fairy tale that this base is based on, the cat isn't a nice cat. It's a mean, nasty, tricksy cat. But I sure do like the design. Fragments in Time 2020 from Summer House Stitchwork. This has been getting about an hour a day. I didn't get any time in on it yesterday. So I got my first block done. Started on my second block. I didn't pull out. This is the one with the house. So I have the start of the house there. I am totally changing which colors are used where on this one. As you know, I changed all the colors for this. Mrs. Sadis does have a silk pack now with these colors, and I will link that below. She did only put 6 of the colors in the pack. So I am actually have 8 colors. I have 2 different greens and 2 different blues. So there's the bright blue, and that is in the silk pack. And there's the bright green, and that is in the silk pack. I am also using her hunter green because I wanted to have that option for this tree. I knew I wanted to do the ground. You know, on the pattern, the ground is a gold color. And I've made the gold this light green because for me, grass can't be gold. We've talked about this before. But yet I didn't want to have the tree in that light green as well. That would have been too much. And also you can see there's little gold berries in the tree. So I needed that dark green, and I'm sure I will use it in other places as well. For the blue, I also have a light blue. And all of this is listed as well on my color conversion page on my blog, if you want to see what those other colors are and buy them separately. So on the house, I believe it's on this side. The side of the house, she has all just straight backstitched lines. And then I believe there's a railing on the roof of the house as well. And those are both supposed to be done in the blue. I knew I wasn't going to want to use this bright blue for that. So I got the light blue, which is what, let me get the picture. In the picture, well, I just zipped up the bag. In the picture, it looks more like a light blue. Do you see that? That's actually the same color as, if I only had a brain. It's blue jean is the called for. It's the same blue as in the birds, but you can see on the side of the house being just backstitch, it just looks a lot lighter, and then you can see that railing on the top. And so I like that lighter blue look. I didn't want to have that bright blue that I used on the birds, so I'm using the light blue on that. And there will probably be other places across the series that I will be using that dark green and the light blue. The frame is free on the Summer House Stitchworks website, on her shop on her website. She does have a free frame for each of the years. So if you're working on, or you have the other ones, you can grab the frame for it. The outer frames, you can see, are quite a bit more color. The inner frames are the gold and the green. I think I'm going to change these up a bit. I'm going to leave this one, and so the vertical bars in between will be that light gold and green. But I think the horizontal bars, I'm going to take out the light green and substitute in this dark green. So my horizontal bars will be gold and dark green, and my vertical bars will be gold and light green. Just because I have to be different. So I am pleased with that. Fragments in Time 2020. This is being stitched on 40 count, I believe, or 36 count. My Little Dove by XJU Design. Might be 36 count. I don't remember. I'd have to look it up. So there is that one. So like I said, about an hour a day, that gets some attention. Grace, my other hour a day. Again, more or less every day. Some days, a couple hours, just depending on what happens. So I did get this motif done, and I got this leaf done. I'm closing in on the home stretch. Where's my clipboard with that? All right, so I have left this big motif here, this little one, and this medium one, and then all of the letters, and then deciding what I'm putting there. So I'm getting there. I think I'm going to start on the small motif tonight. I'll probably get a good chunk of that done. We'll see. We're getting there. I still hope to have it done by the end of June. I think I will. Grace Quaker Sampler by Sampler Cove. Stitched on 40 count ash rose, again by XG Design. And then, oh, not last but not least, one more after this. I like not doing Monogamania. Balmy Spring Day. So I worked on this up till Thursday when I started Bayou Cat. I am enjoying this so much. Balmy Spring Day, Heaven and Earth's Design, 25 count over 1. So got a good chunk of the sky, just got a little start on the house there. Really, really, really enjoying this. This will keep coming out to play. I don't know when, since July is going to be Christmas, and who knows what our future holds, but it's not going to get tucked away. I haven't started the Farewell to Anger Fridays yet. It may be Farewell to Anger Hade, or no, Hade Fridays. Oh my God, Hade Fridays. That might have to start in July. Yeah, I don't quite have a good idea yet how I'm going to work stuff in July, just that I'm going to be doing Christmas stuff as well. Last but not least, Bloomtopia, release number 10. It's that little pinwheel design down there. We only have 11, which is going to go here, and then 12. So almost done with this. Again, loving that it's just these little bits and pieces that are easy and satisfying to do. This is 32 count Witchelt Water Lily. I am stitching it 2 strands over 2 strands of floss over 2 strands of the linen, my own color conversion. And that is on, I think that's on my page. If not, it should be. Okay, that was my stitching for the week. Goodies, 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 goodies. Okay, so I am a member of the Silver Needle Circle of Friends club, and our next club piece came. This is called Return of the Whales by Chessie and me. Isn't that pretty? I am so tempted to start this right now because, of course, as much as that looks like New England, you have Return of the Whales in Hawaii too, right? Actually, this is the time of year I think that the whales are leaving and heading up. I think they're gone by now, heading further north. But they return in November. Anyways, I love that. So it is the whole kit. I have the paper that came with it over top, but thread, floss, needle, and the goodie this month was some Jabco buttons, a little lighthouse, and whale and seagull. So cute. So I love that. I also got, I mentioned this last week, I ordered the other Fragments and Times from this year that are out. I ordered this from Double Cross Stitcher. She is having a sale, I believe 20% off. I have to laugh. We were talking in my Stitchy group about ordering from Kitten Stitcher. So she is in Mississippi, and I was just saying, now this took a little, maybe just a day over a week to get here, and this was coming from Michigan, maybe? Somewhere, I think, in the upper Midwest. I don't remember exactly where. Kitten Stitcher, of course, is in Mississippi. It never ceases to amaze me how fast. It's like there's this direct line in the mail, and it's all just first-class mail from Mississippi to Hawaii. It takes like 3 or 4 days to get here from Mississippi, which is one of the reasons why I do order from Kitten Stitcher a lot, because I love what she has, but I also love that it gets here so quickly. So I don't know why, but I like it. Anyways, the other fragments in time. So we are up to 6. There are 2 more that will be coming out in July. So number 3 is Industry. Look how pretty that is. And can you imagine it in the colors I've chosen? This is going to be so fun to stitch. So Industry, it has a little fence, the flowers, the bee skeps. Love it. Number 4 is Economy. It's a stitcher. Actually, she might just be a quilter. I'm saying. That's not really the right word to use, but you know what I mean. Because that's a pretty quilt. And again, oh my God, in my colors, this is going to be stunning. Number 5 is Prosperity. We have a basket of fruit. Look at the motif on that basket. So that's going to be gold, the burgundy, and the bright blue. And it's going to be a basket of cherries in that dark red of mine. Oh, gorgeous. And then number 6 is Simplicity. And we have another little house, kind of like a log cabin. There is a peacock though, unless that's a chicken. I think it's a peacock. I don't know. Pine trees, cabin in the woods, Simplicity. I love this year's. Not that I don't like the other years as well. I like them all. Something else happened. Carolyn Manning finished putting out all of her crystal-based shooting star patterns. And I was waiting until she got them all out before I decided which ones I absolutely had to have. Rose quartz. Aquamarine. That is my birthstone, so I had to get that one right. You've all seen it, Moonstone. Look how gorgeous that is. And then, so those are the 3 crystal ones. The other shooting star ones that I liked that I hadn't gotten yet was Prairie Wind and Sunset. I did not get Sunrise. I need the Sunrise colors to be different, lighter, softer. And yeah, I could change them, but that would take a lot of work to find what was right, because, you know, the beauty of these designs is the balance and the play of the light and the dark colors. And that's not something I want to get into messing with. I mean, Carolyn is a master at figuring out how to put the colors together. And it really creates different kaleidoscope looks, right? Because each one of these, because of the play of the light and the dark, each one of these has a different pattern that stands out. And I love that. Oh, Joann's wants me to use one of their coupons. I would love to. So pretty. So yeah, I don't know when I'm starting them. Any of them. Not soon, but I have them. 20% off. She's still having a 20% off sale. So if you have your eye on any of these, I recommend you go get one. Or 3. Or 6. Because that's what we do. All right, so plans. I I will be continuing on Bayou Cat as my focus piece until Friday, when we are going to be starting Le Fleur Chic. So this is the By the Bay Needle Arts one with the wool applique on it. I know there's a couple other people in my Facebook group who are doing it. If you're interested, I would love for you to join us. I think it's going to be a fun one. I don't know how long it's going to take to actually get to the wool applique part. We'll see. So yeah, that's the new start. Once I start that Bayou Cat, will probably get put away. It depends on how close I am. I mean, I'm not going to get a whole lot more done this week, but it does go pretty quickly. So it may stay out to play if I feel like I'm close enough to get a finish relatively soon. I don't know. Once I get the floral medley one done and published, edited and published, I'll be starting my 3D design. I still have all my flosses sitting here for that. And start working on that and playing with that. That one's going to take a while too. There's going to be a lot of, I am going to do a video about putting it together when I get to that point. There is going to be a lot of probably directions to go with it besides the video. I don't know that I'm going to write out all the directions as well as doing a video, but I will probably have more verbiage in the pattern than I usually do. So there's all that to kind of work out. Still working on Bloomtopia for, well, the next release will come out not till July 1st. Of course, July, we're starting Christmas. July is also, sometime in July, I don't know whether it's the 1st, is also when the Prim Village, or not the Prim Village, the Prim, Fat Quarter Shop, Lori Holt, her Prim sampler, that starts in July as well, so I'll be starting to work on that. And then, like I said, who knows what the future holds. We are hoping that it will hold a move, but who knows. And on that note, because I'm really starting to sweat and I need to finish this up. I've finished everything anyways, I don't have anything else to say. My angel for today, Teresa Kogut's angel for today. Did any of you guys take advantage of her LNS support charts yet? I haven't. I need to get back and check them out and decide which ones I want to support. May mercy, peace, and love be multiplied to you. Know that today you are stronger than you were yesterday. I hope so. Lord knows we need it. All the strength we can get. All right, guys. That's all I have for you today. I hope you take care of yourselves. I have a son that's starting back to work today, so all the worry that goes with that, and the hope, you know, all the mother stuff is happening here. Until next time, you guys take care. I do love you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.